morning everyone, it's Rachel here and we are doing Roxy's weekly challenge, and so today is my first day back after the tour, so yeah, it was a bit of a tragedy. So I sent the ladies off on Wednesday, and the poor things, they left at 9. No, some of them left and they got around the floods. Some had left really early in the morning, and so they were fine. The ones that left at 9:15 a.m., which was 6 including the forage team, they left at about 9:15, and I don't know, I think at 1 o'clock they said, "Oh, we're not moving, we're in Chisena." And I was like, oh my Lord, they were literally stuck 10 minutes away from here 4 hours later. So the bus driver tried to get them up to Bologna. He went off the Autostrada, which is still closed, parts of it, and he tried to get up the Via Emilia, which is was the main road before they built the Autostrada, and there were floods everywhere, because where they were, Forlì, they got up a bit further to Forlì. From Forlì up to Faenza is where the worst flooding is. So the poor dears, they had to come back, and they got back at about, I think, 6 or 6:30. I got a hotel for them because all the hotels were full, because there were a lot of stranded people, and so they ended up staying, some of them, another 2 nights, and they've just headed off today. So fingers crossed they make it up to Bologna to get their flights. So there we go. So anyway, I remembered I had these pieces here. These are like old books that I had that were really big and damaged, and I cut them up to do something with, and I'm just thinking I should do something. I did something with one of them a while back, but I was just thinking they're a nice, interesting size, and this one, I feel like I'd kind of like to do it that way, like a landscape one, and then maybe I could do one of these more narrow ones that's not the same height. I'll trim it down. Oh yeah, because I did cut them up willy-nilly, didn't I? So I could, that one's it's just that, so I'll put that one aside because it doesn't have a partner. This one, I'm feeling like I could be a cute narrow one, but I thought this is a little bit wider, so I may just trim off a little bit of that down. No, I think I'll keep that. I like that grungy bit. I'll trim it off across the top to make it the same size as that one, and let's have a look at those two for now. So I have no idea exactly what I want to do, but I just thought we'd have a play around. So let's just see. Put a little marking with the pen. I'll flip it over actually. Put that there and there. And you can tell I'm losing my voice. I'm not sick or anything. I'm just, my voice is, it actually went on the first day because it was hard work, guys. You know, I'm hoping everyone, I think the ladies all had a good time, and enjoyed the things that I took them to, and met some lovely people, and yeah, so it's very tiring. I don't think I'll do it again. It's not really my type of thing, but I did really enjoy the people that I met. So anyway, if anyone comes over, I'm happy to point you in the right direction, if you know, even though I'm not doing the tour anymore. Was a one-hit wonder. I'm a one-hit wonder. You know, the one-hit wonder songwriters. Well, I'm a one-hit wonder tour person. That's how it is. Okay, so that's that, and then this is the other one, and that looks good to me. Now I've got to have a little think. Now, what do I want to do? So this one, obviously, this is all coming off, but I feel like that just gives me scope for decoration, and I'm thinking I might put that at the backs. Oh, I wanted to have some fabric coming over that though. So I kind of like the grungy edge, but I think I'll have some, I'm thinking I might do a soft spine. We don't need a lot of pages in it. It's just meant to make a little fun book. So this might be a 2-parter. We'll just see how I go. So that one, that was where the spine was before, but I think I'll make this the spine here and make a tall one, and then we'll do a landscape one with that one. So I'm just looking around for a second. I'm thinking I might like, do I want to put paper in there, like cardstock? Yes, let's put cardstock in there. Do I have anything short? Not that cardstock. This is the back of a notepad, so I might use that. So let's just put a little marking on there about where to cut it, and I think I'll do it about 1 inch wide. It's just a bit of fun, really. You know, I like doing these sorts of things. So how is everyone? I hope you're all well. So what is our Roxy's Weekly Challenge? I guess I didn't tell you that, did I? Let me turn this around so I can see the lines better. Well, it's to take scrappy covers and we're going to make a little journal-y / booklet out of them or something. Maybe I'll just do 1 1/4 inches. I just feel like that'll be a nice size. So yeah, if you've got one of the, like a big hardcover book and you want to if you've got a big hardcover book and you want to sort of cut it down into smaller pieces, like these books were really big and I would never make a journal out of them because you wouldn't even be able to fit them in your bookshelf. You'd have to lie them down. And so I did cut them up because I like the covers, and I can't get my words out. I do apologize. I hope I'm not driving anyone insane. I probably am. But yeah, it's just what it is. I'm getting back into the swing of things, gathering my thoughts. I don't want these lumpy bits. Gathering my thoughts and yeah, just trying to get back into it because I sort of feel like I've been on a parallel planet for the last 10 days. Yeah, it really does feel like that. It's just a totally parallel planet, not on Earth. So, what's going on here? We've got what is happening here? There's a lot of layers of paper here. Let me say that. Let's just tear this off. I want to take that off because it's going to bubble. I love the texture in there. It's going to bubble, so we're going to take that off. Like, who knows? It's grungy, but I might keep it. Like, I never turn on my nose up at the really grungy books, I will say. I like them. And then let me cut this one. I think grunge gives this kind of grunge. Like, I don't like the really dark grunge look around the edge of the page. Like the really, really dark, you know. But like messy and old and ruined, yes, I like that. I do like that. I love this cardboard underneath. That's really nice texture. I don't think I'm going to cover it all up. Oh, look at that. I'm just tidying up a little bit because, you know, that's going to be the important part. That's going to be stuck together. So I'm thinking I'm going to put a bit of tape there. Maybe I'm going to put that straight there, straight edge there, and that straight edge there. Oh no, I wanted this one. I have to have the wobbly edge. Leave a little gap so that it's nice and floppy. And then, it's all right. Sorry guys, I'm going to put my tape there and then I'm going to glue fabric down. So I'm going to do many things. Oh, there's my tape, just a sec. Actually, I'm going to pause you for a minute. I got this, look. This is what it's called. This is the tape that I was looking for, the Reba Marie Smith tape. And one of you lovely ladies, or many of you lovely ladies, told me it was called gummed tape. And so I found it finally because I was looking for the wrong thing. I'm just going to pause you for a second and go and get a sponge. Okay, I'm back. I've got my sponge. So we're making little notebooks from old book covers. Now, what would I say to you if you told me you didn't have any old book covers? I would say get some nice strong cardstock. Get some nice strong cardstock and cover it maybe with a lovely decorative paper and use that. So this is not sticky at the moment, but apparently when you run your sponge along it, it's really sticky. So let's see what happens. We're going to give it a go. So these are not, they're not exactly the same height, but I'm not going to worry about it because it is a really rustic thing. So I'm just going to see what happens when I run this. I've got it just wet, so oh yeah, it's not that wet. So we'll just see if I've got enough water in it. Or is it meant to be, no, that's not sticking very much. I think I'm meant to wet it more. It's a little bit sticky, but not sticky enough. How about that? See what happens. Okay, now I've moved everything because I'm a ding-dong. But anyway, so leave a little gap. You want to leave enough gap so that it can fold up like that. So I'll leave a nice decent gap there. Kind of try to make it straightish. I don't think I've got enough water on here, but we will see. Oh, not that wide either. But I also didn't want to cover up all of that lovely grungy paper, so I should have brought in a little container of water. Let's see if I can get it to stick. So you activate the glue by putting the water on, but I think I needed a lot more. Doesn't matter because I'm going to be putting other stuff on it. It's just really to hold it together, but I think I've not done an even job, have I? And it's not going to come off. Oh well, it is what it is. It's just a little fun experiment. So let me grab another one and I'm going to put that there. So the good thing about this gum tape, if you get it to stick, is that it's very, very strong. It's got fibers in it. I'm just going to squeeze a whole lot of water on it. So note to self, please use more water than less water. And then, because I remember it really sticking to Raven's fingers when she was doing the little project with it that she did. Okay. But I think that'll be good. It's going to be good. I'm not worried about it. It comes together in the end. And this is so me, isn't it? Just wing it. Need a little bit more there. Okay. So that is now attached. I've got a bit of more of a gap there because it slipped, but my care factor is very low because it's just a little bodgy project. Right, let's do the other one. I probably need to go and wet my sponge again, but I don't want to pause my video again. So this one, well, I'm thinking this one could maybe have a fabric. Here's some more paper coming off. Oh, it's the same type, so that'll be coming off as well. Let's just pull it off. I'm thinking maybe a fabric spine. But you don't want any loose bits, so I might glue that all down. I don't want to take it all off. Let me see here. Yeah, I'm going to glue that. Grab my PVA glue, which is very good glue. Get some glue under there and make sure it all sticks down. I need to clean that. I can't get my thing on. That one's not straight, so I got rid of that. And I have this side. I like that side. I'm going to use the 2 straight sides. Let's see. I want to see, find, oh, I could use this fabric. I've used this one before. I really like this. I'm going to put that there. Scissors, scissors, where are these scissors? Fabric scissors, here they are. So I'm just going to cut along here. It's a lovely upholstery fabric, and I am going to, I kind of like that folded over. So I'm going to just glue that down to itself first. So of course you can adapt this, you know, crazy methodology to doing fixing book covers. I mean, I do this often, so you've seen this all before. It's nothing new. It's just the fact that these covers were cut. They were cut down. So I wonder if I put enough. Now let's see here. I'm going to put it like that. Let's see. It looks straight to me. So I'm just trying to determine how far do I want my glue to go. And I'm going to leave this as soft cover, but I will put some fabric on the inside. And I think I might put the gum tape on the inside as well. Looks all right to me. Glue that down. Yeah, nice. Okay, it's probably not perfectly straight, but it is what it is. So you sort of want to cut this tape, I think, well, you know, like the right size, because otherwise it, you know, it's quite sticky when you wet it. Although not when I wet it, because I didn't put enough water in my sponge. Yeah, it's getting sticky. And I'm just going to put that in there for extra. Look at that, it's sticking. Love it. Extra strength in my spine, in my fabric spine. There we go. All right, oh, that's lifting a bit. I'll just stick some glue under there. Oh, I'm very happy with that. And I'm just going to clean off my glue so I can put the lid on. Right. If it's coming up anywhere, I will just add some more glue. So I'll put that up there. I'm very pleased. And I must have put the other one away, and I'll just move the sponge over there, and then I'm very happy with that. So that's going to be that book, like so. How easy was that? Good. So now I can start thinking, really. I'm going to put some fabric in there. I'm going to leave this a little bit grungy like that. What fabric would I like to put in? Maybe I think I might put no, not that one. I'll put that one in that one. In this one I'm going to put this ticking. I love ticking, as you know, and I love it in spines. So it's going to go there, scissors there, and scissors over here, just eyeballing it. Give it a rip-a-roo. And there's my little piece. And so I just put that there and then smush a whole lot of glue over it, over here. So I'm sort of eyeballing where I need to glue, because I just put it up here so I can see. lots of glue in there. I'm going to smush it. So I guess I better say hello to some of the lovely ladies who came on the tour. It would be Shelby. I know Shelby's already home because she was one of the lucky ones that got out before the craziness. And Juanette, she's on her way home. She's from Juanette's Crafty Corner, I think it is. And Jeannie and Marianne, the poor things. I kept mixing you up, guys. I'm sorry. And then there's Wendy and Margaret and Lindy and Nat, they're Margaret's daughter, and I don't know if anyone else watches my videos. Helen might. Hi Helen, if you do. And hi Marie. I think, who else am I? Oh, Jenny, dear Jenny, she's gone off on another tour, so that's fantastic. And did I forget anyone? Did I forget? Who did I forget? I think I said most. Oh dear. I'll just sit here and think about it while I work. Okay, so that's that. Nice. How easy is that? And I'm not worried about perfection at all. This is really nice and textural and fabulous. And I'm just thinking I'm going to put a piece of this old, I think it's Northern European sort of sheeting sort of fabric. It's from the 1930s. So it's not new. It's not, someone once said, oh, mid-century, and I'm like, no, it's not mid-century. These are old. They are not new. Well, not mid-century anyway. The ones I bought, they told me they were 1930s. So, I'm trying to think while I'm gluing if I didn't mention someone. I'm just having a mental blank. I'm really sorry. I know I've said goodbye to all the ladies who just left. The two that have already arrived. There's two there and one there. Oh no, I think that's everybody. I think I said everybody. Unless somebody else left that I can't remember, I don't know. Okay, wet one. Didn't I just get a wet one? I did. Okay, we'll put this on here. Because remember, I'm not covering up all of those inside covers. So just clean off any excess glue that you might have. And then this one, I haven't decided what I'm going to do on the outside. So that scrap will go on my, oh, let's pull out the scraps. Let's have a look. I've got scrap fabrics here. Some lovely scrap fabrics actually. And I'm going to pull my sleeves up because they're getting in my way. That's a piece of our old, armchairs. I could put that on there. Let's just see. Let's have a play around with it. And just see what takes my fancy, smancy. Put that there. I will pin them together and then fold it so I can see if I like it. Oh, that's beautiful. I love this. Is like a Haughtyville strip of fabric. I just love it. But I could possibly put something like this on it. Oh, I have so much fun doing this sort of thing. Let's just see. Could put something like that over there. So I almost cover all of that. That bit, that would be good. And then I might like, some sort of lace. Let's see. Do I want something like that in there? maybe stitch it. Or do I want something a bit brighter? Do I want something a bit brighter? No, that one's a bit grungy. I've got more. Of course I do. And these are just my latest. Oh dear, it's all falling out. I had it all tidy in a bag. In Kate's bag, actually, that I got her journal from. No brighter. I want to go brighter. That's a really big piece. It is bright, though. That's too much. No, decision's the worst. They are just the worst. I'm happy with the rest. Nope. Oh my goodness, guys, I'm feeling the pressure. I might have to turn you off. This is really delicate. I'm thinking possibly something like that one. Yeah. But I'm not going to have a big piece, just a little piece. Right. I've made a mess. So what I need to do is grab my pin cushion so I can still see the linen underneath, which is good. I don't want to totally cover it up. Now, what have I done with my pin cushion? I'm in a mess. Please bear with me. Okay. Here is my pin cushion. So I am making a little journal. Cute little journal, I hope. I've got pages printed, but we'll look at those next week. So what would we call this? Making a journal from scrappy bits of chipboard? Probably. I'm going to stitch all of these down. So someone's going to have another piece of my old couches. They were not couches, armchairs from the early 1800s, and it was the original upholstery, so they were all falling apart. So when we upholstered them, my mother-in-law gifted it to us for Christmas or my birthday or something one time. I actually see, I can't even throw this out. I actually asked he thought I was mad, can I please have the fabric? And then my mother-in-law washed the fabric for me, and I kept it. So what I'm going to do is just stitch this together invisibly, and then I'll decide if I want to do any visible embroidery stitches. Just a sec. There we go. Pin cushion. So yeah, I'll just stitch this all together invisibly. I'll just show you that quickly if you haven't seen that before. I think I've got a bit of glue on my fingers, which is it's not fun when you're stitching, is to have glue on your fingers. That's no fun at all. But I'm just going to start over here and capture all of the pieces. And anyone can do this, even non-sewers. It's really easy. So just a little teeny tiny stitch. You come up and then you go down next to where you came up, so that you don't, your stitch doesn't pull through. Here I just do a little overcast stitch to stitch this, but I will come in and stitch it down more in there as well, because I don't want it to be loose. So I'll just show you a little bit of that. And I'll pause the camera. Oh, I didn't want to pause again. I might not be able to join it all. So in the next video we'll work. In the next video we will work on the inside covers and put the pages in. Actually, I don't need to glue this down because I will stitch in my pages first. Instead, the other one I'll stitch my pages into the spine and you'll be able to see the stitches. So I guess I could end the video here because this is all I'm going to do is stitch this all together. So you can see I'm just working my way around so it will all stay together. And then I won't glue it. I've got to remember not to glue it because that's automatic. I won't glue it, and then next week, let's just see what it's going to look like. Next week we'll come back and put in some pages and then glue it on. So this one is going to look like this. Oh, I love it. Yep, it's going to be good. And that's the back, really nice. And then this one is a landscape one with a soft spine. And I may do something else on here. I have to think about that, but I really like that. Was where it was originally joined, and I really like that. So that's got a soft spine, and we're going to put journal landscapey sort of journal pages in there. And look how strong that is with that tape in there, and then the two fabrics. Really, really good. So that's your job for this week, is to prepare 2 covers, little. So maybe I'll give you some measurements because I don't normally do that because I just think everyone's is different. But this one is, I'll do it in inches, 4 inches by a little over 7¼ inches, let's say, and then the spine was 1¼ inches. And then this one is 7½ inches horizontal and 5 inches height, and I think I did probably the similar type size spine. So work on yours that size, those sizes maybe, so that way you'll get a similar sort of feeling and effect with what I'm doing. And do one maybe like if you've got a lovely upholstery fabric, a nice soft spine, so you can see how that feels. And then maybe do a little collage fabric thing, and a hard spine like what we did in this one. So really, really pleased with that. So next week in Roxy's weekly challenge, we will continue it. And thank you so much for watching, and I will see you again soon. Bye. And I can't turn you off. So I'm back. It didn't take me long to come back, did it? I just wanted to show you that I glued on the stitching, if it goes that way, and I'm very happy with it. That's inside that one, and then this one is like so. And I just wanted to sort of have a look at what to do. I might put something there, I'm not sure, inside. So just going to put those down here, those away. They will live to survive another day, those ones. So I kind of really like this. So let me just see. Oh, found a box of stuff. What I might put in there. I was going to do this next week, but I think I'll get it started this week. I quite like that. I think I might put some old book page there. I'm just going to put my fabrics away. I've still got the scratchy throat. It's afternoon now. I did the video this morning, but it's after lunch. I quite like this paper. Let's just tear it and see. I don't want the borders. Put that there. I think I like it over there. Yes, we're going to glue that in. I do very vigorous gluing because I just want to make sure I get enough glue on the piece of paper to glue it in on the inside cover. Okay, that's great. I like that. And I want to put a little something here, but I don't want to cover all of this up because I like that. So let's see what's over here in this little bundle. If there's any, that's the same type of paper. Let me see. be above. No. I like my crinkly piece of paper. Because I don't want to cover all of that up. I want to keep it. So I'm just going to glue this here. But I might put a little bit of book page there as well. I might use the other side of this book page. Did I mention the floods in the previous video? I think I did. Yeah, previous part of this video. I'm getting a few messages. We are, can't remember, so just apologize. Just turn your ears off if I've already said this. Because it was this morning and I've already forgotten what I said this morning. So, yeah, the floods are a bit further north of us. Like we've had flood, of course, what am I saying? We've had floods here, not at our place, but there's a little creek a couple of houses behind us here. And that has flooded, but it hasn't arrived to our house. But in town, it's sort of flooded the houses that are near there. And there's a few road, well, there were a few road closures there, but I didn't go up there, so I didn't see it. And then down in Rimini, there's been quite a few road closures, and the big river, well, it's normally quite empty, the big river, but it overflows. It's a very wide river, but with a little trickle down the middle of it. Not like, it's like not a big flowing river, but it's filled up, and it went over the bridge in Rimini. So there's a bit of chaos down there still, and then of course we had big swells in the sea, so big swells by their standards, and that sort of pushed the water back into the rivers, and that's why it's been so chaotic. They haven't been able to release into the sea, and so all of the bathers sort of places, they're like swimming pools. Like that. So yeah, so I mean, it's worse further, tiny bit further north than us. It starts to get really bad. Although I haven't really been driving around much, because Tuesday, when it was pelting down the rain, was my last day with the ladies, and we did eco printing with Michaela, and oh my gosh, that was a fun day. Yeah, it was a really great day, and the ladies just got amazing results. So I got really excited seeing when they unrolled their fabrics. It was super fun. So yeah, that's about the floods. I don't know, it's pretty much just, there's been a lot of landslides and bridges have washed away. I mean, that is terrifying to think that some water can weaken the banks of the river, and then the whole bridge on a main road has just swooshed away. That's just that tells me that the bridge too wasn't very strong as well, because that's just incredible to me. Yeah, so let me show you some of the pages that I've printed out. I'm going to use ephemera as well, but I did, oh no, that one's all right. I did print out some of this is Botanical Kit 1 and 2. So I printed out some of those. Both those kits, not some. And then I also got I had some extra prints of my painted papers. I thought it'd be fun to put those in and make it like a little bit of a scrappy sort of fun journal to play in, not like really sort of official, if you know what I mean, well, nothing I do is perfect, so that would be a stretch of the imagination, wouldn't it? Yeah, my voice is actually hurting a bit to talk today. I'm feeling it's strange. Oh, these pieces I wanted to kind of tear. Maybe not say that one. This one I wanted to tear as it was torn. And I want to tear that one as well. I couldn't tear it the other way. I'll have to tear it this way and get the white. It's okay. So yeah, I got the jelly printed paper. So I printed all different. Here's one that I need to tear. I'm just going to cut that bit there. And then I'm going to tear down here. So kind of like if I were to have the paint, like if I had a mountain of painted papers, which I don't, but if I did, it'd be a fun journal to make with the real papers. And then that one needs to be torn. So I'm happy to say, since the last time I told you, the ladies that were venturing up, trying to get themselves up to Bologna, they are there. It's normally a 1 hour trip in the car, if that, and it took them about, I think it took them about 3 hours. And these ones I thought I might fold over. And they're just, oh sorry, I didn't show you the rest. They're just printed with some of the different, more simple plain backgrounds. Yep, so they have arrived in Bologna, which is great. So I'm just going to start. I won't finish this bit off yet, but today. But oh no, guys, what did I forget to do? I wasn't gluing that on. Well, I've glued it on. That's okay. We can do the stitching in there. It's not the end of the world. We will survive. See, this is what happens. I forget for Rachel, you call me. Forget. And yep, so they've arrived and they are having lunch with Juanette, and I've got a bit of FOMO because I'd like to be up there having lunch with them, with the three of them, the ones that are left. One's in Rome, joining another tour, and I don't know where Lisa and Lara have gone. They went to Rome. I can't think if they were leaving today and going to the UK and then one night and then going home, or if they were leaving tomorrow. I have sent them a message, but I haven't heard back yet. So yes, and that is it. The rest have all gone. No, well, they haven't gone. They're tripping around Italy. They're having holidays around Italy. Okay, so let's have a look at this. How am I going to do this? So this one is long. You could do the journal even that way, but I think I want to do it horizontal. So what I think I might do is, extend pages. That could be interesting. So what I need to do is, I'm going to have them all different sizes. I'm actually going to rip that. I might tear it. Let's see if I can tear it. It'll make a big mess. But I didn't want it to be all perfect. You know what I mean, in inverted commas, perfect. And that's working well. So we'll do one. And then that will be extended with something. And I'm liking this colour. 2. And I haven't decided how many signatures I'll put in. I'll just keep this over here and put that over there. I think this is going to be a lot of fun doing like a horizontal journal. The idea of it sort of came from twofold sort of thing. Number one, I don't know if you know Robin Marie Smith. She's been doing the 100-day project, and she's been stitching, and she's been making little journals and stuff, and she did a couple that were sort of horizontal style journals. And so I thought, oh, and then today I was thinking about, I don't know, I had forgotten about these pieces, and I had a flash in my brain, if that's at all possible, and remembered that I had those pieces and that I haven't done anything with them for a while, and that this could be a fun little project. I'll take that. No, I might even fold that. No, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to have a wonky page. Okay. These are the ones I'm going to leave aside for the other one. I might leave that one aside. Yeah. This one I might use. I want the wonky pages. So I might just even fold that up. That's a good idea. We've got lots of those colours. Maybe this with the pink. Oh, I like that too. No, I might do that one in the other one. And that can go in the other one. And then we've got, I'll come back and add more if I want to, but then we've got these. So these are okay to use because what I can do is just, I'll fold that off, and then that I'll use on something else, you see? And I'm wanting to tear it because I don't want perfection. I'm not looking for that. That's not what I'm looking for. This one I will fold down that way as well. It's just a choice of what am I going to lose. And then we're going to look for ephemera. And we'll do the pages for the other one, I think, next week, because that'll be enough for one video. Oh no, I'll use that one in the other one because that's got that pattern on it. Probably don't need all of these pages, but we shall see. I think I'll keep that one. I may need to print out a few more. How many are, I've only got 1, 2, 3 of those. 1, 2, oh, I can do another one here. Might use this one. No, I don't need that. Put that over there. I think I'll keep that for the other one. And I'll bring that one in only if I need it. And then I need pages, all different pages. I'm just going to grab book pages. Got to get that gluey bit off. So yeah, I'm doing one just so you guys can prepare one and think about the other one. Excuse me. Let's have a little think about the other one. We've got a bit of scripty bit. I don't know how old this is. More like on onion skin, so I don't know. Put that one in this one. Here's a plain page. That's glued there, so that, you know, I wouldn't stitch that into the signature, but that's a nice plain page. And here's some lovely paper here. This one I'll use, not that one because the doggy will be sideways. And what else? Well, let's start having a look at it and how it's going to work, and then we can add more. That could even, I don't know, become a pocket even. So let's just see here. I'll put that one in like that. I'll just glue that one down, and the same with this one. Make sure there's not big chunky glue. And I'm going to glue that there as well. So let's get that done. Oh, I just glanced over here. I just love that. Love it. Okay. Right. So it's a fairly scrappy kind of thing. Not as scrappy as if I used no digitals, but it's scrappy enough for me. I might grab a bit of straw paper put in as well. And that one I'm not going to glue up. What am I going to do with that? Let me have a think. I might put that in the center. Stitch it in here, and then that will just flip down. I don't know. I'm going to have a think about that. And that one I'm thinking about as well. So let's start folding them. So, because they do need to, excuse me, paper, they do need to be extended. So that's also going to be a job, not a chore. So what I'm doing is just folding it within the confines of the book. So it was like that. This one I might fold the long way that way. No, what am I doing? Oh my word, I can't. This way, this way, this way. Keep the length there. It might be too long. I need to bring it over just a little bit. Just to make it different. This one is just going to naturally fold, isn't it? Is that about right? Oh, it is. How lucky is that? But I still want to, I'm going to extend that. I don't know how I'm going to do it. But anyway, let's just fold. Well, I can go like that. Will make it easier for me to work out. Like so. And then just flip it over. And I'll do the same. Oh, there's a bit of glue there. That in there. I've got this one, which is a little tall. I need to take a little bit off that one. I could put a crease like this and then fold that over that way. That one, and I don't know if I'm going to use them all. I'm just preparing them. Okay, right. Oh, and then this one. Okay, so I'll put the painted papers in a pile, and then I'll just see if I need to, this one's a bit tall. I'm actually going to cut that off. Then I need to see if I need to add any other sort of these types of pages. But I'm thinking I might extend them afterwards. I don't know if I want to keep this or not. I think I might. I don't think it's strong enough to be a pocket, so I'm thinking I might just glue it down. Once I've sorted out this, then I'll say call it a day. We get that glue off. I don't want that. Okay, because it's lumpy. So that goes over there, that goes there, and that one there. So what would I like to see first? I think I would like to see this one because I'm going to attach it to something. I think I'll probably do two signatures or 3 signatures. So first of all, let's see how many pages we have. Saw neck. Okay, I'm going to divide it into 3. Here we go. All right, so I think we should have another one. Definitely have another one. Put that there. Oops. Okay. So that's that one. And then we have this, this, and this, and I might put that one there, that one, and that one, and then here. So I may get a piece of straw paper. Oh, what about a piece of, oh, here we go. about one of these? Oh, that's still attached. Wonderful. So, what's my height? I'm just going to tear that off. That might be too long. Okay. So these are my it's not many pages in there. I do need to get another something as well. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, okay, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they've both got 4. That one's got 5. Okay, let's see how we go. I wanted to start with this one. I'll go to that one. That's going to be way too long. So I'll just fold it in there. That there. Oh, this is going to be fun. That one I'll put in the opposite. They are going to extend, as I said before, but I'm just putting them in there like that for now. So that's one. And next to that one, what would I like to see? This one? Yes. I'm sort of also alternating what direction the fold is. Okay, so that's that one. And then this one. I kind of like that one, but I know I'm thinking maybe I like that one. This one. Doesn't really matter this one which way it goes. That one does. I'm just deciding, I'm thinking I'm going to cut there so that can fold down, or put it in the center. No, I'm not putting it in the center. I'm putting this one in the center. I might flip that round. No, it has to go that way. Okay. So those are my 3 signatures. So next week we will stitch them in here, and I'll prepare the other ones for the other book. So they're going to stitch in there, and they may need a trim down, and so that's going to be in the book, and then fun things can happen in it. Really fun. A lot of fun. Okay, good. And there's plenty of pages. I may add in a straw paper or something, but I'll just have a think about it. So there we go. So that is my video for today. I did come in and add a bit more, and I'll prepare the pages for this, and we'll stitch them in next week and then have some fun with it, extending the pages. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.